had probably the least productive day in the history of productive days yesterday. My biggest achievement was that I managed to watch the entirety of season 1 of Sherlock in the morning, which is not a great achievement, but I must admit, probably the very first time I've ever binge watched a whole series in one go, which is quite cool. I must admit though, I'd be completely clear to all of you that don't watch it, there are only 3 episodes in season 1, although they are really, really long episodes. This morning though, I'm trying to be a little bit more productive. Got my contacts in, so I feel a bit more like me. Yesterday, if you didn't see the video, I had my glasses on all day, and it feels so not like me, basically, so I feel better now. Sorry, I'm slightly out of breath from walking up the stairs. Really tired at the moment. The first of my productive jobs is not a taxing one. It is to finally get around to getting all of our table layout things for my wedding off the mirror. Because we have been married nearly 2 years now, and I don't think that we need our table layout, our, what do you call them? Table plan. I don't think we need our table plan anymore. I think we can probably say goodbye to it. I'm trying to do it really carefully though, because although Chris said he doesn't want to keep the name layouts, I've got like a little scrapbook that I haven't done yet, but I have the book and the stuff to go in it, all bits from my wedding, and I really would like to try and keep them together. So I'm gonna see what I can do. So far, it's not been too difficult. These are my completed ones, and they're a bit broken, but once they're stuck down to a piece of paper, they'll be fine. And this one's helping, because he's never far away. I'm not quite sure what's going on here though. Why is that whisker going upwards? Did he get it stuck somewhere? Hey, you're a good boy. I am also really enjoying having Pip's room basically starting to look like Pip's room, because now we have floor space to do stuff like this. Don't we, Shep? You want to be on camera? Up until yesterday, with Chris like clearing out the whole of this room, and the whole of the study, we didn't have space to like lie this mirror on the floor. Like so, say I seem to have acquired a dog in the meantime, but now I can lie the mirror out on the floor, and there's space around it, which makes this job an awful lot easier, doesn't it? Hey. This thing here does not make the job so much easier, but it does make it a lot nicer. I've now managed to get all of the paper off, but now I'm left with an awful lot of sticky rectangles. It is time to start scrubbing. So it turns out that leaning right over and scrubbing is too hard, makes me feel sick. So did a little tiny bit of it. Doesn't look much better. Shush, Shabby, stop playing a sec.
Will you finish it off next month?
No, we'll finish it off later on, but I need a break first because otherwise I'm going to be sick. Chris has been working super hard again this morning, so I've been tasked with preparing lunch. And lunch today, oh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? Hang on, let me turn the radio down.
Yes, on Oxley Radio, and are you gonna be my girl? Oh, that's more or less it from me. Thank you for your request today.
Okay, and lunch today looks something like this. I think it looks pretty exciting, to be honest. Chris is having a ham and salad sandwich, seafood sticks, raisin, no, they're peanuts, raisins, cherry tomatoes and an apple. And I'm having very similar, ham sandwich, tomatoes, peanuts, no raisins. I have carrot sticks to go with some hummus and seafood sticks. It doesn't look quite as good as when Chris does it. I don't know how he does it, he just has this knack of making food look tasty, and I don't have it. I tried a little bit, kind of like arranged it nicely. Basically I just copied him, but it's not worked. I think we need more green, I think that's the problem. Maybe we need more salad on the sandwiches. Okay, how's that? Does it just look messier? Come on, you can do it! Get the gate! Good, good boy! Come on then! You can fit through that gap. You can? Come on! Come here! Yeah! You did it! He is slowly but surely learning how to get through those doors. Even when they're closed. He's finding ways. Like, when he's in the dining room and we close the doors on him, he shouldn't be able to open them because they open towards the dining room. And he's slowly figuring out different ways to get in. Like then, the gap was like this big, just enough to get the tip of his nose through. And that was enough for him to find his way into the living room. I have had a superbly busy afternoon. I have been busy creating a secret photo book that I started working on months and months ago. And then I put down and forgot about. And I really need to get on with it so I can get one more thing checked off my to-do list. So that's been my job this afternoon. It's taken me hours. I think I've been doing it about 2 or 3 hours. And I've just remembered that it is tea time. So I am gonna go and start some dinner. We are turning this magical set of ingredients, this is a stock pot, into a beef stew. So better known as scouse. It's my nan's recipe with my mum's leeks in it. Because it has been a cold and a wet weekend, and what we really need is a bowl of something yummy and hearty to cheer us up this afternoon. So I've now got everything into the pan, and I'm just gonna wait for this to start simmering, put the lid on, and then it's done. I suppose maybe it's not quite done. There's the whole matter of waiting like an hour for it to cook nicely. But the work is done, and it'll be ready shortly. Okay, it's a ridiculous amount of time later, but I'm finally uploading my book. I think I've been doing this about 4 hours today. But it does also smell like dinner is nearly ready. So I'm gonna go check on it. Whoop, steam. That is looking pretty good to me.
I think this is the first I've seen you today. She's been looking after you.
I have. I've done a reasonable job, I think.
Reasonable, let us know in the comments. Was Jen's job reasonable today?
Oh, I hope so.
Today, it has come to our attention that we're on week 26. And 2 weeks ago, we told you guys that the Pip's viability, so the chance of survival if she had to give birth right now, or right then, was 50% or as good as.
Yeah, and we were so excited to have hit that.
I know.
Like, to the 50% mark, that means chances are things will be okay now.
So today, with it being week 26, we thought we'd check again. Yeah. And it turns out week 26 to 27, there is a 90% chance of survival.
Wow.
That is crazy. So if Jen went into labour right now, no making a jump or anything.
No, please don't. We'd rather not.
If Jen went into labour right now, there's a 90% chance that everything will be okay with Pip.
That's really good.
And there's still how many weeks to go?
14.
14 weeks to go still.
Yeah.
So from now on, obviously
it's better and better.
I know there is still things that could go wrong.
Yes.
But statistically, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Too early still, but exciting.
I read another statistic after you'd read me that one.
Yeah.
That said, so of those 90%, 25% are likely to have serious problems. But only 25%. Which is, of the amount of babies that are born this early, that's not
pretty good.
Too bad.
So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Anyway, you need to go to bed.
I do. I'm in bed. Look.
You spent the past like 6 hours on the phone to your mum.
Stop waking me up.
Spent the past 6 hours on the phone to your mum.
I have.
You have fun?
Yeah. I FaceTimed for like an hour.
I need to finish watching S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back on TV. Do you guys watch it? If not, you should do. It's awesome.
I used to watch it.
The hell? Oh. Why is your phone plugged into my side?
Because I needed
I thought I plugged my bed in. I thought I plugged my iPad in.
Yeah. I mean, you did. I've just switched it over for my phone for a little bit.
I had like 10% on that. I plugged it in specially to come to bed.
You've got 34% now.
Well, I want more. I plugged it in specially.
Okay. You can switch them
Stealing
back.
my bloody charging points.
I was only going to... I was just borrowing it while I was watching my iPad because that needs charging. and so I used...
Cheryl, she's the worst. You couldn't have a charged device if your life depended on it.
I charged my iPad so well a couple of weeks ago, and now it's only got 5% battery. Like, what's with that?
Shh, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, I need to finish watching my show. It's nearly over, but you disturbed me. Plug my iPad back in when you're done.
I'll plug it in now if you want.
When you're done.
Okay.
Better do. It better be charged when I come to bed.
Well, it's not going to be fully charged.
It better have at least 50% when I come to bed.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It better do.
When are you coming to bed?
I don't know.
Oh.
Better plug it in soon then.
So it's done 34% in hours. So it's going to take it a while to get
Better
to 50.
plug it back in soon then. You should go to sleep anyway. You should be watching iPads. You should be sleeping.
I should be.
Sorry, buddy. Right, good night. I've just been checking the comments on my YouTube videos, and there are so many that I've not replied to. It's been probably around about a week since I've replied to anybody, and if you've asked me something, and you've left a comment, I'm sorry it's taken this long. It is now 12:30 at night. There is no way I'm going to be able to do it. It's too late. I can't concentrate. I'll make mistakes. So I think tomorrow will probably be one of the top of my list. One of the first things I do when I get up is to reply to some of you guys. So I'm sorry if I've been neglecting you. I don't mean to neglect you. A lot of you comment quite regularly, and I like to keep in contact. I like to communicate with you guys. But just sometimes, I think the reason why I've been so bad this week is because I've spent so much time on the back bedroom, all the tidying and all that sort of stuff, that I just, comments, checking, just the last thing on my mind at the moment. By the time I've kind of recorded stuff, edited it, uploaded it, and then done everything else in my life, I just forget. So sometimes I remember, like, oh, I need to check the comments or whatever, but then something comes up and it's like, damn it, I just forget. Enough excuses, I will fix it tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this, you've probably already got the comment, which means you can start commenting again. Anyway, the dog's outside, it's probably time for both of us to go to bed. Not together, I might add. He's got his own separate bed, but I'm knackered. So thank you very much for watching. Give us a big old thumbs up. I hope Jen's looked after you the past couple of days, and I will see you tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Good night.